like I just wanted to tell everybody to just trust in God. And a scripture that I love that constantly reminds me to trust in God is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. Okay, period. Okay, so that is from the NLT version, New Living Translation. I like that version. I love it. And anyway, this scripture always reminds me that I just need to trust in God, that he is leading me down the right path. And I know that with him on my side, I can never lose. Despite everything that I've gone through, God is bringing me through it, or already has brought me through it. And I feel like another thing, this scripture also reminds me to not go by my own understanding. So like, I be thinking, oh, this is the best thing for me. Like, yes, this is the way. And God be like, no, sweetie, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, honey. Don't do it. And I'd be like, but it looked good to me. Like, what you mean? And I think that is why it is important to go to God and ask him which path for you to take. Like the scripture says, in all you do. So if you're really confused, like when it comes to life decisions, like just be like, God, what do you want me to do? How should I do this? Or just be like, God, I'm going to trust you that you're leading me down the right path, because he is. And if you go to him for guidance, I promise you, he will guide you. He may not, he might do it. You might have a friend come and talk to you, or a teacher, or your boss, or your mom, or your dad, or your cousin, or your auntie, or your uncle. He might use other people to talk to you. And that's God. Like, I know for me, one time I was praying and I was like, God, I just feel like this. Like, I was like, God, I feel stuck. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I feel this way. I need your help. And I was reading this book, right? And I was rereading it for the second time. And sure enough, I opened the book, and where I last had it bookmarked it was talking about what to do when you're feeling stuck. And I was like, Jesus, Jesus don't play. And that book actually really helped me. But I knew that it was God, because I don't even remember that part of the book. I've read it before, but I just know it was God, honestly. And I needed to read that right then and there. It was like literally right after I prayed, I opened that book, and God was like, God used that book to help me. And God will speak to you in different ways. And I just know that for me, when I make decisions and I decide to do what God tells me to do, I always feel so much peace. Even though the current situation may be so crazy, I'm just like, I have the peace of God, which passes all understanding. And that's how I know it's God, because when it's God, it's going to be peaceful. There's going to be no confusion. You're just going to feel a peace deep within your spirit. And you're not going to even be able to explain it to others. Like, you'll just be like, I don't know, this is right. I just feel so peaceful about it. And to other people, you might look crazy. There might be like, well, isn't this and this and this going on? Like, how do you feel so peaceful? How are you so calm? And it's just because you have the peace of God, which passes all understanding. I mean, when he has that peace, when he gives you that peace, go with it. Even if the circumstances don't look like they're in your favor, they're in your favor, because God is guiding you, and it's going to work out for your best. Like, God is going to turn it around for you. And so another thing that reminds me that God has good intentions and good plans for my life is Jeremiah 29:11. This is one of my favorite scriptures, y'all. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." So this means that God's plans for your future are bright. He has great plans for you. He wants you to have hope. He does not want you to be in despair. And despite what your current circumstances look like, continue to have hope, because God is going to bring you through them. And I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know what you're going through, but I just know, and I feel it deep in my spirit, that God is going to bring you through this, honey. He's going to bring you through it. You're going to get the victory over this situation. It is going to be a-okay. It may not look like it. You might be like, but I just want to tell you to keep talking to God. Talk to him how you would your best friend. Keep talking to God. When things feel uncertain, keep talking to him. He's going to bring you through this, because God will not put on you more than you can bear. And if he brings you to it, he'll bring you through it. Okay? And I know for me, like I said before, trusting in God has definitely helped me this year. Even in the past, it's helped me. And I continue to trust in God. And even when I'm in current, I talk to God, I be like, God, I don't know what you're doing up there. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know, but I'm going to just respect you. Like, I'm going to just trust you, because I know you're going to give me the victory at the end of the day. Period. And so that's what you gotta do. You really just gotta trust in God. And I honestly hope that I said something to encourage you, because at the end of the day, that is my goal and that is my job. And this is something that God really wanted me to share, and I felt it like that I needed to talk about this. And so I really hope this blessed someone. Anyway, y'all, have a great day or night, whatever time it is you watching this. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, share with others.